Well, got an epic matchup for you tonight. It's Multan Sultans and they're taking on the Quetta Gladiators. And Lord David Gower has joined me to... I'm going to call you Lord, I think it's amazing. Join me to just have a little bit of a chat about what we can expect tonight. Obviously Multan Sultans, they're undefeated and they look like a really well-balanced side.
Yeah, they are a good side. I think they've got everything going for them. And of course, the great thing you get from winning your first couple of games is confidence. And where it starts is at the top of the order. We've seen, the sides that have struggled so far have not made runs at the top. They've either been losing wickets in the first 6 overs, not making enough runs. They've struggled to put totals on the board. Whereas Multan have a good top three, very good top three. I think Shan Masood has come back into form.
Waiting for that leg side and tackles around the corner for 4. Someone again. That's a friendly full toss and that's hammered for 4. That's whacked away as well, this time just behind square. Oh, that's a beautiful shot. That is magnificent, this time from Shan Masood. Dragging that on, that's another boundary. Welcome to the bowling.
बड़ा स्कोर है, मुझे फ्रीली खेलना पड़ेगा और ये 4 रन होंगे. तेज था गेंद, पेस काफी थी इस बॉल में.
शानदार शॉट.
एबिलिटी पे एज थोड़े अनलकी जरूर रहे होंगे.
खराब बॉलिंग.
Very subtle. The slingshot back in action, and that has found.
It's a little bit, I guess. They need to go at 10s. That's all they need.
I remember watching him at the end of the last PSL 6, and he just got back in the side, and he made a point because he got runs, as if to say, look, I can play this game. And he started the same way in PSL 7, so that's good for him. I think Rizwan's a fantastic player.
Oh, that's whipped away. That's one bounce for 4. Short ball, helped on its way. That is a really... Leg side again. Is it another boundary? Yes, it is. Oh, that's a great shot. My goodness gracious me, that is brilliant. Catch! Cries of catch it. It's running away for a boundary. First ball of the over. Pressure. Catch it! Cries of catch it, but he's hit that out of the screws. Only person going to catch that if there's someone.
यो करने की कोशिश की. लाजवाब स्ट्रेट ड्राइव.
Driven straight down the ground, very, very handsomely.
What a shot. What an incredible shot. We've seen some wonderful shots.
And he's a good captain too. We've got so many different styles of captaincy in this competition. And we'll talk about the other guy in a moment. But I think Rizwan is great because he's always arms around players. He seems relaxed. He's not on their backs. He's just encouraging people. And of course, as a batsman, he is doing things that mere mortals can't.
Oh, he's absolutely sensational, isn't he? He's just an energizer bunny behind the stumps. But then we go to Quetta Gladiators and he gets Sarfaraz, who is the energizer bunny, and he's almost like he's just running, just so much energy and like intensity in the field.
Yeah, but again, I remember watching in the last HBL PSL, watching Sarfaraz behind the stumps. When you watch and you listen, for the 20 overs that are in the field, you've got a Sarfaraz show going on. And as I say, very different style of captaincy.
Straight to the man. Oh, the idea was okay, but couldn't quite execute, couldn't get under it.
क्वेटा ग्लैडिएटर की सक्सेस में इनका बहुत बड़ा हाथ है और स्टंप करने की जरूरत ही नहीं पड़ी क्योंकि एज लग गया है.
With Sarfaraz, if you do anything wrong, you know immediately. And I'm just wondering, people obviously do respond to it. But if I was in his team, at some stage, I'd be saying, captain, just keep quiet for a moment. I kind of know what I'm doing. I'm trying my hardest. Get off my back. But he is one of these guys who wants to drive everyone forward. And the other thing he does actually is try and set an example as a player. So, for instance, he hasn't had much to do with the bat in this series yet. But he's one of those guys who will get you runs, he'll fight, he'll battle. So he will definitely lead from the front.
And you'd think he'd have his work cut out for him because he's keeping to some serious pace. Nazim Shah, Mohammad Hassan, that's 150 clicks coming at you most balls. What do you make of their bowling attack?
Yeah, they're two very good names to pick out. Nazim with the 5 for the other day.
Nazim Shah. Another one down. They've lost 3 now. That's the 3rd to go. Lemon beat to park. There's another one. Another one goes. He's on a hat-trick as well. 2 wickets in 2 balls, and he's only just started his spell. And they've now lost 4.
Oh, bold कर दिया. इनसाइड एज, एक और कामयाबी नसीम शाह की और एक और क्वेटा ग्लैडिएटर्स को.
It's got up a long way. Should be taken. Man comes in and then backtracks a little bit. And that is that. Decent catch. Decent catch. Had to be a little where the boundary rope was behind. And in the end, 5 wickets for Naseem Shah. What a performance from Naseem Shah. What a bowler
He does have serious pace, yeah. You won't always pick up fifer, and of course, if you look at the fifer, they're all over the place. You know, it wasn't all sort of. It's not like Test cricket, is it? Where you got 4 or 5 slips, they're all there catching the catches. It's just wherever you get them. But yes, when you got a young guy like that coming through, and this is one of the great strengths of PSL, is that it gives a showcase to young Pakistani players who are full of enthusiasm, full of talent, and it's especially in that pace department. I mean, not ignoring the batsmen who are around as well. But you see across the board there are good young pacers doing seriously good things.
Just before, because obviously you are a proud Englishman, and Will Smeed at the top of the order, I mean, he's probably not going to feature for much of the HBL PSL because someone else is coming back for Quetta.
Well, yeah, that 97 in the first game is outstanding. Then he got more runs in the second game.
Smeed. Man, oh!
Slowy. Picked. Behind a lovely shot. What a shot that is. That was another gift.
अच्छा शॉट बाएं तरफ और मिस कर दिया इसको और बड़े जल्दी पोजीशन में आ गए थे स्मीथ.
Well, that's where he's been so strong. Oh, he's got away with that. This might be 4. It's
Thumped, absolutely thumped down the ground.
He's got a lot of talents. I mean, he is obviously going to be around for a long, long time, and he's going to be a very, very good player. The fact is that Jason Roy is due to come back and basically take his place. And Jason Roy is an international, so he gets sort of first choice that way. But for Will Smeed, it's been a great showcase, just these first couple of games. So again, today is another chance to showcase his abilities and say to the franchises, well, look, if you want me next year, I'm back.
And lastly, quick prediction, who do you think is going to get it today?
Well, the trouble is we kind of need to wait for the toss because that seems to be so dominant. But I think, just on balance, that Multan Sultans are the better side.
All right, well, you've heard it there first. It's our little pre-game analysis of what you can expect tonight. It's the Multan Sultans taking on the Quetta Gladiators. Don't go anywhere. It's going to be a fantastic match.